In Boise are falling. Earlier this week, Bloomberg came out with an article saying Boise rent has dropped about 6% this past year. Hector Mendoza is live in Boise to give us a bit more context to that recent report. Good evening, Hector.
Well, Morgan, I spoke with Ali Robbie, who is the executive director for Jesse Tree, who's an organization that helps with rent. She says that 6% isn't really telling the entire story.
Rent in the city of Boise has dropped just a little bit.
A 6% decrease isn't really making a dent in that problem.
A problem that goes beyond that number.
Rent has increased by 40% over the last 2 years. So if somebody was paying $1,000 a month, now they're paying $1,400 a month.
Ali Robbie, the executive director for Jesse Tree, says yes, rent is down from last year, but the real problem is how much the need for emergency rental assistance has gone up.
We've seen the number of applications we're receiving for emergency rental assistance and the number of eviction court hearings more than double.
Normally, Jesse Tree goes to about 20 or 30 eviction hearings a week.
Now we're seeing 50 to 60 eviction court hearings a week.
As for how many applications they're getting,
normally we're seeing 50 applications from people in the city of Boise each month. We're seeing over 100 applications each month just from city of Boise residents.
Part of that reason for the huge jump in need,
there was tens of millions of dollars available in housing assistance through emergency rental assistance program that the federal government passed during the pandemic,
which has now run out. In the Bloomberg article, it claims the rent drop is because of new construction in the Boise area.
Even though we are bringing more units online, the shortage of affordable housing, in particular for people under a certain income level, is not being met.
Robbie does say the city of Boise and the state have made some strides in helping with this problem.
They created a land trust and they're purchasing certain buildings and land to create more housing that's affordable to people under, at lower income levels. The state of Idaho recently expended $50 million in gap financing for affordable housing developers, which was great, created 1,100 units of affordable housing for people who are working at lower income levels across the state, but would love to see more investment there.
Robbie mentions that wage is another problem. The average wage in Ada County is about $21 an hour, and Robbie says that a person, if they are a single parent on a single income, that they can pay about $2,000 a month, which doesn't leave much for other expenses. So Robbie mentions that if you're in any type of housing crisis, that you can reach out to them and they will be able to help you out. We will have a link to how to reach out to them and their website for other resources at ktvb.com. Morgan?
Yeah, you never want that much of your income going to just living expenses. All right, Hector Mendoza live for us in Boise.